Good evening and welcome to this telecast of TV 50 Maple Leaf basketball. Sorry, I think we have a little bit of a breakup here again. My name is Bob Pettit, hoping to be joined by Jacob Beath real soon here. And there's the opening tip. Maple Leafs get the basketball. Okay, I think we got our technical difficulty straightened out. Sorry for the interruption. Redo with the basketball, back out to Will Daniels. Starting lineup for the Leafs, Will Daniels, number 5. Quentin Redu is 14. Number 30, Anthony Bravada, 33, Greg Rusk, and 44, Drew Himmelman. Into Will Daniels for 2. Leafs go up 2-0 here in the first 40 seconds of the ball game. Welcome, Jacob. You made it. Are you out of breath?
I mean, I had to run in here, but I made it here. But that's how you want to start right there. Daniels, nice little low post cut, and that's exactly how you got to play basketball.
Cavs come down the floor, patient offensively. Shot up with Simcic.
Yeah, and that's Brady Hubb. He was one of their best players last year, and that last year team that was able to defeat Geneseo twice and sweep the season series. So he's going to be a big player in there for the LP Cavaliers all night long.
My bad. Yeah, that was Hubie. That was what that. That Hubie name is a LP name.
Mm-hmm. They got a lot of
them there.
Look for Himmelman inside, though. Not many big players in there. And this is the type of game Drew's got to dominate if the Leafs want to win it.
Out to Redu, and we're going to have a foul already here on the Cavs. Had a rough start here, Jacob, with the broadcast. Had a little technical difficulty. So this is Maple Leaf basketball here on TV 50 against LaSalle-Peru Cavaliers. Ball intercepted underneath by the Cavs, pushed it down the floor. Hubie pushes it down. A 3-ball up, good.
Nice little bucket there by Milisicki right there. That's a nice jumper. He's a good football player in there too, so definitely a good athlete there for the LP Cavaliers.
Jacob, you're familiar with a lot of these guys on both squads. There's 9 of these guys were your football teammates on the Maple Leaf squad, and then of course the LP recognized a lot of the names from the football. Score here is 3-2 in favor of the Cavs with that 3-pointer by Malicki.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these Geneseo players have now had their 2 weeks of practice in. They're getting used to basketball shape, and there's no more excuses about the football season holding them back. They got to get their shot back, especially Greg Rusk. He hasn't been hot yet this year, and he's got to pick it up.
It's coming. It's coming. It takes a little while to get those football legs back out of the way and get your basketball legs back.
Completely different conditioning in there, too.
Bravada and Redu in there have been able to practice a little more. The rest of them have been doing some football, the other 3 starters. That's bucket underneath by the Cavs. Makes it 5-2. And that ball is going to be off Greg Rusk over in the corner, and the Cavs are going to get it back. So the Leafs not off to a little bit of a shaky start here, and Cavaliers going to bring it down.
A couple tough turnovers early from the Leafs.
Their starting lineup was number 2, Brady Hubie, number 22, Christian Soderholm, number 23, Eric Malicki, number 31, Luke Dresbach, and number 35, Ryan Atalano. Stolen by Russ, pushes it down the floor, pulls it up.
Russ still wearing that shooter sleeve. He had that elbow injury early at the end of football season. Still kind of hampering him a little bit.
Up by Ravada, but it won't go. But Hillman with the rebound, kicks it back out. Daniels is good, 3. That ties it up.
Love to see that from Will. He's got to extend his game. He likes to go inside, but when he can start hitting those 3s, that really makes the defense extend on him.
Ball kicked by the Cavs. They recover it. Great defense by Daniels out there on the pressure. Trying to throw it over Hillman. How wise is that?
Yeah, I don't know. You got to throw that one pretty high to get up over him.
Himmelman, with that big wingspan, he got a few of those in football, and I don't think you want to go over him. You got to try to go under.
No, his hands are pretty good, and he's not going to let many of those go by him.
Greg Russ penetrates the middle, kicks it out to Himmelman. Looks at the 3-pointer, but says no.
He's still trying to work in that new offense. They're running the flex motion.
Nice feed. Redu to Daniels, the layup.
How about that? Daniels really going off already early.
Sweet, 7-5 in favor of the Leafs. Oh, we got a bump here. Bravada's going to get the bump. It's going to be on the floor, so not a shooting foul. That's going to be first team foul for the Leafs, and it's going to be one for each team at this point.
Yeah, tough foul on Bravada. Don't want to waste those early. He's been known to be in foul trouble earlier this year, so got to be able to control those fouls. We don't want to have him go to the bench early.
Uh-oh. That one's going to be on Rusk.
Nice finish in there right there.
Let's make sure he calls that. Basket's good. You're going to call that on number 4. Did he say 3-3? Yep. I thought he had 4 fingers up. That is on Rusk, his first. And the free throw is good. Completes the 3-point play. That gives the Cavs a lead, 8-7.
Soderholm is part of that strong junior class. That's where LP's basketball team is really coming from. They have a really strong junior
Reduced to Bravada. It's good. Nice ball handling.
And that's how you got to push the basketball against that press. That's how you break it.
Yeah, they'll have to pull that thing off if they get, they pick up a few layups. That's the best way to get them out of it.
Just watching this game early, Leafs have a little bit better athletes so far.
Hubie also with the layup. Boy, they're just trading layups right now.
Too easy on the defensive end.
10-9, 3.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, and it's 10-9 in favor of the Cavs. Redu can't go. Bravada underneath. Can't get it to go, but he gets going to shoot 2 from the line.
That's what happens when you go up and get those boards. You get rewarded, and he's going to get to go to the free throw line and earn it.
Second team foul on the Cavs.
Really surprised not to see a zone look from the Cavs here so far. I mean, every single team Geneseo has played this year has ran a 2-3 zone to try and stop Drew, but they're going man-to-man, so.
Well, Himmelman has not been a big factor yet in this ball game, but a lot of time left.
Yeah, you know he will be somehow.
11-10, favor of the Leafs. 3 minutes and 14 seconds here in the first quarter.
Nice finish inside there on Drew.
Is that Dresbach? 31?
35.
35,
right
my bad, Adelano.
That was a good finish.
Keith always reminds me that when this is live, we're going to have some LP followers, so we're trying not to butcher anybody. Shot by Hillman, short, must have been some contact, but nothing called. Bravada out top, penetrates, double team, oh my gosh. Oh, they're going to call offensive foul on Bravada.
Got his feet just set outside the paint. I don't know, that was a close one.
As you mentioned, Bravada has a tendency to get a little bit of foul trouble, and that's 2 already on Anthony.
Shocked to see Coach Storm not going to his bench to take out
He just put in Tyler Mackey, but he pulled Redu instead. It looked like he was going to substitute for Bravada, but Bravada got 2, and I'm not. Stolen by Daniels. Pushes it, pulls it back. Nothing there, no numbers.
Smart play by Will Daniels. Only a couple varsity starts, so it's good to see him slow down the offense and get things set up.
Tried to get it into Himmelman, but he was fouled. That's going to be on the floor. So the Leafs are going to get it out of bounds under the basket. It's going to be Greg Russ call the play. Now we got to get Shanowski in for Bravada. They figured out that he's got 2 fouls. We better rest him a little bit, Jordan Shanowski.
You're going to see Mackey and Shanowski. They're going to get a lot of minutes off the bench. Those are your 2 main backup guards, and they're really good defensive players on the defensive end.
More football players trying to get those basketball legs. Well, yeah. Drew had the good grip on the ball, and they were ripping on his arms. Weren't going to get that basketball away.
That's one difference. You're looking at Drew from up here, how much stronger he looks on the basketball court than he did last year. He's just grown so much from his junior to his senior year.
Absolutely. He actually got a lot of varsity action, obviously, as a sophomore, and the 2-year difference is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, it's just exciting to see what Drew's going to be able to do this year. With all the attention's going to be around Drew because he's going to be the main guy, but he's got to make the plays to get the Leafs W's this year.
Daniels up top with the ball, kicks it over to Rusk. Kicks it to Rusk again, into Himmelman. Oh, nice body control.
Yeah,
oh my
he's
gosh.
on one leg right there, good finish.
They were ripping all over him, no call, but he got the 2. Blocked by Himmelman. Pulled down by Daniels, pushes it ahead. Tyler Mackey. You gotta get a travel. I didn't see that.
And he doesn't like that call, but they're going to say he took one too many steps down to the hoop. But great play by Drew. Earns it on the offensive end and then makes his money on the defensive end as well.
Clock ticking down in the first quarter here, minute and 20 seconds. Leafs up 13-12. Stop and pop, blocked by Rusk. Flip back up, no good. Hubie, got it.
Nice finish right there. Reverse layup, that's tough to guard.
Seesaw game, 14-13 in favor of the LaSalle-Peru. You know, always watching LaSalle-Peru in December, their uniforms are right in style.
Yeah, you know, it's perfect for the time.
That's absolutely Christmas, man.
Yeah, you know, the Christmas walk's tonight in town, so I think it's a perfect time for them to be here.
It was nice of them to dress for that celebration. 14-13 in favor of the Cavs. 57 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and the Cavaliers bring the ball down the floor.
Purdue's going to check in to give Rusk a breather. Nice tight man.
Shanowski is giving up about 6 inches on that player, but he was bodying up with him.
And he ain't going to back down at all. Jordan's a physical player in there.
That was Isaiah Tubbs that was bodying up with Shanowski, and he looks like he's about 6 inches taller.
Really surprised to see Drew's not on him. I mean, he looks more like a guy that Hillman would guard in there.
Well, they're just trying to take advantage of that size advantage. They can see. Yep, there it is. Post up. Now they're going to get Shanowski for that one. 28 seconds left to go in the quarter.
That's a tough guard for Shanowski right there. You got to have some help side guys on the backside to help him out.
Especially when they recognize it and they're really doing everything they can to post him up.
There you go. They changed it up. Now Drew's on him.
Yeah. Jacob, you could be the head coach just as easy. You've had that one figured out plenty of times.
I don't know if I know as much as Coach Storm out there, but.
Thrown away by the Cavs. Leafs have the basketball. Down by a bucket. Down by a point, I should say. Single tally.
Cavs are extending that defense on the Leafs.
Himmelman with the inbounds. Couple dribbles, kicks it over to Redu. Shanowski in the corner, back to Himmelman. Ooh, Daniels was cutting. Tyler Mackey with a shot. It's off. Himmelman thought he had the rebound, but no. And the long shot by the Cavaliers at the quarter is no good at the end of the first quarter. LaSalle-Peru 14, Geneseo 13.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Village Home Stores, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
A great first quarter, though. I mean, that's a back and forth game. I think that's what we're going to see all game long here. Leafs and Cavaliers, they look pretty even out there on the court so far.
Well, and the Leafs haven't got Himmelman involved in a really strong, effective way. If they can figure out how to get that done, that's going to make that might swing that pendulum over the Leafs.
Which really shocks me because the only player I'm seeing in there that can size up with him is Isaiah Tubbs, and he just isn't as physical inside as what you're going to see with Drew Himmelman. So I'm expecting this second quarter for him to get some big minutes. He hasn't even checked out of the game yet.
Got Cooper Humphreys, number 15, checked in the ball game for the Leafs. Daniels out on the ball, and Hubie. Himmelman steps out, checks, everybody back. That ball is in.
Nice shot in the corner there by Temple. That was a good-looking three ball.
17-13 in favor of the Cavs. Daniels over to Redu. Daniels across midcourt. Kicks it out to Shanowski. Redu. Up to Humphreys. Looking inside, trying to get it in there. They're playing man, but they're collapsing on Himmelman still.
Yeah, it just makes it
Humphreys
difficult
with the
on
three
Drew.
ball, short. Himmelman. It's tipped. Cavaliers get it.
Unfortunately, Redu was right there fighting with his own teammate, and he tipped it out. Otherwise, Drew would have had a nice, easy putback.
It looked like he was in position to get that rebound, that offensive rebound putback. Okay, now we got a mismatch again. Tubbs on Cooper Humphreys. There's a long ball. Humphreys after it. Yeah, there's going to be a travel on the floor. Had it not been a travel, it would have been an over and back.
Yeah, that was a good hustle play by the Cavs right there, but just could not complete the play. That was a nice slide on the wood floor, though.
Great hustle by Cooper Humphreys keeping that thing alive, but it was going to be the Cavs had he not traveled.
He's outsized on the defensive end, but he's really working hard to get those boards.
Renew inbounds on the side to Drew Himmelman. Renew to Humphreys. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Tubbs with the rebound. Cavs push it down the other way. Shanowski all over him, almost fumbled the ball. And Tubbs can handle the ball and play inside. Hubie with three.
There he is right there. He's going to be their go-to guy.
It's going to be a tough night if we don't get out there and get a hand in. Now they put the full court press on, but Will Daniels pushes it down, stops and pops. Short. Daniels with the rebound. Redu got it.
Right there, though, nice offensive board by Will Daniels. You can see his high jump and elevation. He got up high.
What I really like is he wasn't ready to kick that out either. He's going to the hoop once he had it in his hands.
And then one little fun fact, the Leafs have 4 players on their team that can dunk the ball this year. How about that? That can make things exciting for fans.
I'd like to see a couple soon. Jordan Shanowski checks out of the game. Coach said Connor Welch checked in for Shanowski. Oh, they're going to give that ball to LaSalle-Peru. Everybody in the gym saw him knock it out, but except for the official who made the call. Nobody's going to overrule it. So
he's trying to appeal it to somebody else over there. I mean,
he feels he saw what he saw. 20 to 15 in favor of the Cavaliers. I was holding back on that because it looked like that shot was going to beef that lead up. 5-point lead for the Cavs. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the second quarter, excuse me.
Quick moving game so far. The only stoppage is the stoppage between the middle of the quarters.
No timeouts have been called yet. Himmelman can't get it to go, but he's going to get a shooter pair.
Good strong play by Drew to fight through that pressure and not get that shot blocked.
If he can get the ball right there, I think they have to foul, or he's going to get a couple points.
Make him earn it at the free throw line. This is one of his weaknesses of his game that he really needs to work on throughout the season.
Look good there.
Yeah, we'll take that any day.
Look good there. Yep.
Doyle will check in. He's the quarterback for LaSalle-Peru on the football team. So
5:30 left to go here. Again in the first half. 20 to 17. 3-point lead for the Cavs. Cavs push the ball on the floor. Hubie pushes it down. Daniels all over him.
Himmelman still has not checked out, or Daniels for the Leafs. Both players riding them out.
Brought down by Redu. Pushes it down the floor. He looked like he had the left side of the court open. Chose not to. Welch kicks up to Daniels. Daniels takes the baseline. He's going to have to kick it back. Didn't get help in time.
Yeah.
Humphreys trying to get there.
Tough play right there. He kind of got stuck in the corner.
That was a nice play by Cooper Humphreys. Good hustle play. I think the Leafs got by with one there. I think maybe might have got a little skin on that block.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but you know what? We'll take whatever we can get.
The basket was by Redu, but it looks like they are not gonna let that stand. Scores 20 to 17 in favor of LaSalle-Peru. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. That is the 6th team foul on LaSalle-Peru. The Leafs have 5.
Could be seeing some free throws here at the end of the second period.
Redu open on this side, tried to get it into Himmelman. Almost stolen by the Cavs, but they went off their hands. Greg Russ going to inbound it on the opposite side of the basket. That one's to Himmelman. Redu. Into Himmelman. Got it.
Yeah, I don't know about that charge call right there. I'll be honest with you.
The defender has to be set. The defender can't be moving underneath the guy on that play.
Drew was just catching a ball, too. I mean, that was not – that's a tough one to waste right there.
That's a no call. That's a no call. Well, and then Drew got by with one there.
Yeah, his arm definitely was down.
He definitely got some arm there. Oh! Well, we got some disgruntlement on the other side because that looked more like an offensive foul than the other one. But anyway, that's going to be a blocking foul on LaSalle-Peru. That's the 17th foul. Drew Himmelman will be at the line.
And that was about the same exact opposite one. I'd probably go the other way with that one. That might have been charged.
These officials are not getting the crowd on their side.
Well, now they got the Geneseo crowd back on their side.
Yeah. No matter which way they go, they can't win. LaSalle-Peru patiently running their offense. Hubie, nice tuck. Try to get a putback. That's going to be a foul on LaSalle-Peru.
Defensively, though, both squads really going at it, not letting up too many points. It's a low-scoring varsity basketball game so far.
They're going to call that one on Doyle. Nobody in big foul trouble. But that is 2 on Doyle. Have I got that right? No, that's 2 on Tubbs.
I mean, his first personal for Doyle.
That's first.
See, for Duke and Erda at the free throw line, he's probably one of our best free throw shooters in the team for sure.
Score's been sitting at 20-17 for quite a while. That did not change it. Leafs have missed some free throws. They'd be this game would be a lot more even if they could make a couple free throws. And that ball rings around like a toilet bowl. Connor Welch with the rebound, pushes it down, kicks it over in the corner. Redu looking at 3, penetrates the middle, puts it up. No, Himmelman bounces off. LaSalle-Peru comes up with it.
Just can't get any points on the scoreboard right now. It's a dry spell for both squads.
There's a travel missed. Welch playing defense. Himmelman putting pressure. Hubie with the layup.
Nice basket cut, nice find. That's how you're supposed to run an offensive play. Daniels playing as tight as he could right there. That's just tough.
22-17, 5-point lead for the Cavs. Rusk over to Redu, over to Himmelman. Himmelman looks from 10, takes it deeper. He's going to get a shot at the conventional 3-point play. The basket is good. 22-19, 3-point deficit again.
Coach Shervany over there for LP, he did not like that call either. He told the near side official he could get in his ear right away.
That's foul number 9 on the Cavs. This is going to be a 1-and-1. Anything beyond this is going to be 2. Just can't get that free throw to fall. 3 minutes left here in the first half. A tuck in there by Hubie, and he did not get the basket, but he's got to have a foul on Tyler Mackey.
Tyler just couldn't get his legs really spun around there. I think it'll be 1-and-1 though, because it's on the floor. That'll be the 17th foul.
The officials telling the coaching staff, we got to calm down here a little bit. We'll get this thing straightened out. It is going to be a 1-and-1, Jacob.
They're excited over there from LP. They're
well,
really
sometimes you have to help the officials. Hubie's an athlete.
Yeah, he's a good player over there.
Yeah.
He's going to carry this team wherever they go. Leafs got to start playing some tighter D on him. He's starting to get his points already.
That's short. Himmelman with the rebound. Looks at Bravada. Bravada with 2 fouls come back in the game. He's been sitting for a long time. We're under 3-minute mark in the first half. Welch over in the corner up to Himmelman. Looking patiently. Bravada tries to penetrate. Kicks it back, brings it back up. Oh yeah, looks for Daniels. Got him. Nice feed by Bravada.
Yeah, nice feed and way to go for Will. Right up and over the defender.
23-21, 2-point game. Oh. Now we're going to get another foul. Well, Jacob, we were talking about how fast this game was moving, and all of a sudden it's hit a standstill. We got a lot of whistles and a lot of foul shooting here.
Yeah, about 5 minutes ago, I mean, it was flying. Now all of a sudden everything changes.
23-21.
Tough couple possessions for Mackey, though. 2 straight fouls in the last couple of runs. Just kind of getting the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep, that is the second foul on Tyler. 23-21 in favor of the Cavs. And it's 24-21, 3-point lead. Full court pressure. Mackey. Daniels looking down floor. Bravada heads down the floor. Connor Welch come up to help, but Daniels takes it across midcourt. Connor Welch. Bravada into Himmelman, but they steal the ball. They're shutting Himmelman down. They're just letting him have the ball. You're going to have to post up hard.
I would say, though, that very impressive how the Leafs are breaking that press.
Got a little conversation going on here through a couple players, so a little bit of a heated contest.
That's how a conference game's supposed to be. You got to play them hard.
If you got competitors, that happens. 24-21, 3-point lead. Cavs trying to extend that right here, but do not. Tyler Mackey with the rebound. Takes it down slowly. Timeout, Coach Storm.
The Leafs really got to want this win today. I mean, trying to bounce back from a game-winning 3-pointer against Sterling. Sterling won by 3 points in that ball game, and it was Leafs had an 11-point lead with 5 minutes left in the fourth period. LP, this is their first conference game, so it's going to get chippy. Both teams want to get that win and try and get back at the top of the standings.
Well, it's, there's, especially early in the season, obviously it's wide open, and there's a lot of parity in this league right now, and at least feel they got to have a shot, but they're with the one loss, like you said, they've got to pick one up here, or they're going to be really at a deficit.
Yeah, there's no more Streeter and Dixon in the conference, but it's actually a good thing now because Dixon's basketball program is really on the rise. They're quite the team.
Yep, they are. They're having a nice turnaround. They've been doing it the right way. They've been building over the last few years, and it's getting where they wanted it to be.
I think Coach Storm started to get this program to where he wants it to be. I think it's very close to getting over to that point where you're going to be in contention for a conference title and a regional title every single season.
I don't think he's been crazy about this little dry spell we've had over the last few minutes, though, so we want to get him pumped up. Coming into halftime here, Leafs down by 3, 24-21. Want to get back, try to get back this thing back evened up here going into halftime. Sectionowski's going to check in. Daniels with the ball up top. Tyler Mackey, nope. Backdoor to Bravada. They're going to call that a clean block.
That was a lot of contact.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact, but Himmelman puts it back.
The garbage man in there, clean it up.
1 point game. A 3-ball way short. Jacob, I think somebody moved the basket on him.
Yeah, that one, because that one wasn't even close. And the student section, you finally got them into it a little bit even.
That shot was by Jake Doyle. As you mentioned, the quarterback.
Yeah, he's the quarterback over there for LP. So he's another two-sport athlete.
Shanowski looking for help. Takes it up near midcourt. Tyler Mackey's got to dribble across. Got it. Penetrates down the corner, kicks it back. Will Daniels up top. Ready to set. Looking for Himmelman. Couldn't get it. Shot to Mackey. Up. Oh, to Himmelman. Nice feed by Tyler Mackey.
Yeah, nice play. The pump fake to get the defender up. You split the whole defense. That was beautiful.
25. Now we're going to get a foul on the floor, but 25-24 in favor of the Leafs. First lead for the Leafs in quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly the type of offensive run. Coach Storm must have got him fired up in that timeout. That'll already be Mackey's third, though. Man, he just picked up those fouls, but on the offensive end, he made up for that. That was a beautiful play.
Got the penetration and the kick. That's one way to get Drew Himmelman open. If you can suck a couple guys to you, they got to pull off of him.
It's like Sam Welch going to the scorer's table to try and get some minutes, too.
It's like we're going to get the other half of that Welch combination.
Oh, tough pass from Bravada, but Daniels able to save that mistake.
Getting close to a 5 count. You called it off, I believe. Bravada looking for the 3, not enough time. Shanowski up top. Tyler Mackey. Bravada again.
He's looking into him, but there was just so many guys hurting around him on the inside post.
Got it. No, won't go. Yes, put back. No, put back. No, put back. No.
Oh my goodness, boosting the stats. That's 4 boards on 1 possession.
Shooting percentage is going down. Boards are going up.
You know, I think he just wants a double-double. I think that's all he's going for right there.
Himmelman with 4 rebounds and put back. Couldn't get any of them to go.
Finally got the foul called, though.
Got the foul called. You know, if you're hanging on your arms that long, eventually something's going to happen. Get in there, baby. 26-24, Leafs up by 2. Sam Welch checking into the game, as you mentioned. Bravada checks out, and Tyler Mackey checks out. Somebody else must have came in.
Looks like Redu came in there.
Redu just slipped in the ball game.
Wow, Himmelman already has 11 points. That's kind of a silent 11.
That's 12. Gets the second one to go. And Adam Levine's going to check in. Himmelman is going to get out for the first time in the game.
Yeah, Coach Storm doing a great job getting all of his players involved, though, over there on the bench.
20 seconds left to go in the half, and they're going to give Drew just a little bit of time, make sure he doesn't pick up a foul in that 20 seconds. Cavs going for the last shot. 3-point lead for the Leafs. It's exactly what they wanted. Get that baby back at halftime, try to get in there with the lead.
Yeah,
kick out for the 3. No good. So at the buzzer, 3-point attempt by the Cavaliers is no good. At the end of the first half, it's the Maple Leafs 27, LaSalle-Peru Cavaliers 24. Stick with us, we'll be back.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Village Home Stores, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
And welcome back to Maple Leaf Basketball here on TV50. My name is Bob Pettit along with Jacob Beeth. Jacob, a lot of these guys are your buddies from the football team. Jacob just the starting center and linebacker on a football team, and a lot of your buddies here are getting their basketball legs back.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. But football and basketball are 2 completely different sports in there. And the conditioning for this is incredible. But it's crazy to see Drew Himmelman, Greg Rusk, and Will Daniels out there. I mean, they're playing incredible amounts of minutes. Just already, Coach Storm's got to work through the rotation almost the whole game playing.
They are, and Redu looked at that shot, didn't go. Leafs with the basketball and a 3-point lead as we start the second half here. Redu with the basketball, Bravada, Anthony Bravada, Rusk, Will Daniels, Bravada takes the 3 ball, got it.
Bang from the corner, that's good. When Bravada gets hot, he's hot, and that's what you gotta have.
Yeah, he's, again, one of the 2 non-football players on the floor, and he's had time to practice that shot.
Yeah, he's also on that AAU team over there, the Quad City Elite, getting a lot of work done this summer, and he's gotten a lot better over the summer, too.
Cavaliers down by 6 now with that 3-point shot. Trying to get back in the ball game here, penetrate, kick it out for the 3 ball. Contested, it doesn't go. Bravada up with the rebound, pushed it down the floor. They were crying wolf, but Bravada didn't hear them. Cavs with the steal, gonna get a blocking foul. Looks like it's gonna be on the floor. Not gonna be, this is NBA, that's continuation.
Well, yeah, I mean, he might get 2 free throws for that one, but that's 3 on Bravada right there. That's just the foul trouble you want to avoid, and Mackey has 3 right now on the floor, so he's got to be careful, and that just makes it difficult on the Leafs, and that makes it difficult on Coach Storm on who they're going to play.
Yeah, it hurts to lose Bravada. As we talked about, he, just to the point where he might be getting hot. Greg Rusk tips that ball out of bounds. Good pressure by Rusk. 30-24 in favor of the Leafs. 6:50 here to go in the third quarter. So just underway, and the Leafs have a nice 6-point lead.
Love to see Russ get going in this one. It's just hasn't got that shot going, but he hasn't really taken anything here even today. So love to see him throw up a couple shots and see if we can get him to go down.
That ball's going to be almost over and back, but it was a nice save by LaSalle-Peru. Stolen by Russ. He's pushing it down the floor, and he pulls it back. Good, wise decision. Into Himmelman. Back to Russ. Oh, what was that? Magic.
I don't know how that ended up in his hands. Oh, that is just a tough. His back is turned to him. I mean, that is just tough right there. It's almost what I would call a flop in the NBA. So
the irony of it is it's only one official calling all of them, and he's kind of seeing it one way.
That's difficult for Drew, and the Leafs are going to have some serious foul trouble issues here in the second half.
Yeah, there's 3 players with 3 fouls. Himmelman's still in the ball game, and he contests that, but it goes in. 4-point game.
That's the thing, though, now is OP can attack the paint now. I mean, they're going to attack Himmelman and try and get that 4th foul and try and send him to the bench.
Yeah, and they don't appear to be replacing him. They're going to let him play with 3 fouls. He did not take it soft on that after his 3rd foul on that defensive play. Will Daniels looking inside, nothing there. Rideau kicks it over to Mackey. Up to Rust. Leafs running their patient offensively. Being patient, kicks it out to Mackey. Looks at the shot, but decides not to. Daniels comes to the ball. That's a nice job.
Giving Mackey a lot of space out there. I'd love to see him pop that 3.
Into Himmelman is good. And looks like a lot of contact again, but nothing called.
That was a lot of strength. An LP defender definitely got a hand on that ball, but Drew fought right through that and got through.
It looks like he's just going to have to carry him up to the basket, put the ball in. 32-26. 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. LP trying to get it inside, popping the 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Rideau pushes it down. Mackey penetrates but kicks it back out. Going to run the offense. Daniels looks like he wanted to shoot, but not. Rideau looking for the shot into Himmelman. Yeah, that ball is good.
Oh.
And they're going to call it off.
Oh, that is not a pretty call right there.
They're going to call that one on the floor. The shot by Himmelman is good, but they're going to wave it off, give it to the Leafs under the basket.
That's showing Drew's strength right there. 3 guys just huddled around him. He threw that one up and put it in, but if we were in the NBA, that's for sure a bucket, but just couldn't give it to him there.
That's going to be the 3rd foul on Adelano, so they don't really want him to foul out because he's one of their forces inside.
Yeah, that's what they're going to put in there,
big
guy.
And a big defensive player.
And you're going to see Tubbs check right back in there now.
Just nice drive by Russ, but just couldn't get it to go. Cavs pushing back down here.
Love seeing
Kick it
Greg
back
attack
out.
the rim right there.
Tubbs. Himmelman on Tubbs now, so we don't have that same mismatch. But you don't want Himmelman. They look like they try to go to Tubbs. Yeah, they do, but they throw it out of bounds. Again, you don't want to see that 4th foul on Himmelman at this early in the stage of the game. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah,
lot of game left.
Yeah, you're only up 6 points too. Not much cushion with Drew on the bench. That's really tough, and your offense kind of revolves around him because they're kind of running that 4 guards, 1 guy in, and without Himmelman in there, there's not much on the bench really to go to.
Mackey up top, doesn't want to shoot. There you go, back into Himmelman. Well, the officials have got the crowd to a situation where no matter what they do, they're going to be wrong because they've had enough questionable calls, unfortunately.
Yeah,
they're going to have everybody hooting and hollering. That call didn't look like a lot of ball, obviously, and they called the foul. Rusk, no, but Rideau comes up with it, kicks it into Will Daniels to Himmelman. It's on the floor, got to get it up. No.
Hard foul in there, but able to go to the free throw line and just keep earning them on there.
Showing that strength and athleticism again of Drew Himmelman. 3 guys hanging on him, and he had to pull it off the floor and still get it up.
Seems like it's that way every possession, and somehow Drew finds a way to still get his point.
3.5 minutes to go. That ball is in. Looks like it's going to be short. Just kind of got the friendly roll over the front of the rim. 7-point lead, 33-26 in favor of the Leafs. That ball is the same, front of the rim and soft touch.
Nice job by Drew, doing a really great job on the free throw line here tonight and making sure he earns those points when he has the opportunity.
8-point lead by the Leafs, 34-26. Cavs working around, long three ball, long three is short. Mackey had position, had a guy go over his back, but there's no call. Taken inside, stolen by Rideau.
The offense isn't working for the Cavaliers right now, so they're trying to force some things. That was a deep three, and then just kind of a careless turnover right there.
Well, the penetration was down on the baseline, and he had tried to kick it out, and there was just nowhere to go with it. If you're going to penetrate that down inside, you better know where you're going to go with it when you kick it back out. Daniels looking for Himmelman. Rideau up to Rusk, Rusk to Mackey. Mackey looking inside. Rideau. Very patient, the Leafs. Now there's Himmelman. Shot up, good. Nice feed.
I think that was great patience from the guards. I mean, I don't even think I saw a guard look for a shot. They were all looking inside to Drew every single time they touched the basketball.
He was just giving him a chance to work. Obviously, that was the adjustment they wanted to make at halftime. Let's get the ball into Drew. That ball is flipped up, but there's going to be a foul on the shot. Going to shoot pair.
He'd be starting to force a couple shots right now. He's their player out there, but he's trying to take a lot of shots, and he's not hitting too many right now.
That is first foul on Rideau. Third team foul. Both teams have 3. And that free throw does not go in. 36-26, 10-point lead for the Leafs. Kind of open it up just a little bit. They can keep that. As we were talking earlier, Jacob had a little lead on Sterling and couldn't hang on to that thing, so that's got to be in the back of their mind. They want to just make this lead, extend this lead so that it is not in danger.
Yeah, exactly. If you're up 11 points with 5 minutes left, usually you're feeling pretty safe, but Sterling Thornton and the rest of the Sterling team, they really brought that game back. And the Leafs don't want to have that result happen here again tonight.
They'd like to extend this lead a little bit beyond the 9-point deficit that it is. Leafs 36, Cavaliers 27, 2 minutes, 11 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Coach Storm talks it over, getting kind of pumped up about what we need to do. Got to keep that energy level going.
You know, it's good to see Coach Storm getting fiery over there because that gets the team really fired up and getting ready to go, and LP's going to extend that defense right here.
The entire coaching staff was, they each had somebody that they were getting instructions to and getting them fired up. So need that energy to keep this thing going.
Leafs have done such a great job against the press thus far. I don't expect anything to change here.
There he goes. Will Daniels.
Oh, that's got to be an intentional foul right there.
It doesn't appear.
Well, there you go. They gave it to him.
They did.
That's big right there. That's not a smart foul then if you're going to do an intentional.
That foul is going to be called on number 31, Dresbach. Luke Dresbach gets the intentional foul. It's going to be 2. Apparently it's not.
I thought he gave the signal right there.
No, apparently it's not, or they wouldn't be on the line.
Huh, that's tough call right there.
It was a shooting foul, and he gets them both. Daniels gets them both.
That's Doyle checking in there for LP.
11-point lead for the Leafs, 38-27, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. Daniels in the ball game. Rideau in the ball game. Pressure by the Leafs. Kicking out, long 3 ball, boom. Wow, he was 4 feet beyond the arc.
That's an NBA 3-pointer right there, and he drained that one.
That's Hubie, and that ball is going to be thrown away. It's going to come back underneath the Cavs basket. That 11-point lead just shrank to 8, and they get the ball back.
Yeah, not a great pass right there by Rideau. Not just a little bit overthrown for him, but I mean, that was like a little fade pattern in the corner of the end zone in football, trying to throw it up to him.
I didn't know he had that in the playbook here. Penetration, contested, but not enough.
Nice bucket right there, though. That was a good move.
And here's that little run they put on. Got it back. The pressure had the Leafs fold a little bit. There's a long 3-ball. Boom. Oh, my goodness. You're going to have to get a timeout by Coach Storm.
Now this is just deja vu right now.
Fuzzanetti with a 2 and a quick 3 picks up 5 quick points, and that 11-point lead is 3 in just a matter of seconds.
Yeah, Leafs kind of lost him on the defensive end twice in a row, and he's able to capitalize, and all of a sudden it's a ball game again. I mean, just can't have that, and Coach Storm's got to be upset with his team. I mean, they are working so hard to build that lead up, and then all of a sudden it just shrinks away in no time at all.
Fuzzanetti all of a sudden just gets hot, and try to deny him the basketball right now. Hubie with 14 points on the game. He's obviously their leader and the guy they go to, but Fuzzanetti kind of taking control this last few seconds anyway.
He's got 6 points in this one. He's really came alive as of late, so
38,
big buckets.
38-35. The Leafs still have the lead, but it was 11 just seconds ago.
Yeah, Cavaliers have put on that press, and Leafs have been smoked by it. Looks like they're going to continue to do the same thing too right here.
Well, yeah, they're going to have the full court press, and the Leafs have got to get a couple quick buckets off it in order to get them out of that press, or at least get the ball out on the floor and calmly get their offense set. Kicks it out to Himmelman. Himmelman looks back to Rusk, and he kicks it in the corner to Chanel. No, that's Tyler Mackey. Told you my eyes are going bad, Jacob. Help me out when I can't see.
Yeah, they both got similar numbers in there. It's close enough.
Rusk on the in. That's blocked.
He's a lefty, too. You got to make that left-handed layup.
There's a travel missed. There's a long 3-ball. Got it. That ties the game. That's Milicki, number 23, from way out. Hillman with the basketball. They're pushing, they're knocking. Rusk. Mackey underneath, got it. That's what they got to do to break this press.
Finally ends the run there. An 11-0 run by the Cavaliers. Finally ended by Tyler Mackey on the other side of things.
40-38 in favor of the Leafs. 32 seconds left. Cavs with the basketball, and they are hot.
How about these deep three? I mean, there's not much you can do when they're taking threes from that deep.
Oh, there's a walk. There you go. Leafs going to get the basketball back. 23.9 left on the clock. Leafs have the basketball, and the full court press is still on.
Try and break it again and make them pay for it.
Leafs had a 3-on-1. There's the 3-on-2. Mackey takes it to the middle to Himmelman. Rusk for 3, no. Takes it to the middle, back to Himmelman. 14 seconds. Mackey penetrates. Rusk, Himmelman, no.
Those three were just a lot of open shots right there, but nobody wanted to take it.
There's a long 3, in and out.
Oh, wow.
Buzzer.
That could have been a killer right there. Luckily, it was not able to go down. That was a tough way to end that third quarter for the Leafs.
It was a tough end of the third quarter for the Leafs, but at the end of 3 full quarters, Geneseo 40, LaSalle-Peru Cavaliers 38. We'll be back.
This TV 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Village Home Stores, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
And we're back for the fourth quarter of basketball here. It's been a rapid game, and the Leafs had an 11-point lead. Cavaliers went on a run at the end of the quarter, and it's 40-38 in favor of the Leafs to start the fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers have the ball inbounds, throw it out of bounds, and they're going to send it back because that ball is not even touched.
That's good break there for the Leafs right there.
Geneseo with the 2-point lead and the basketball. Boy, that full court press wreaked havoc for just a while, and then the Leafs got to pick up a bucket to end that run.
Yeah, I'm hoping right there that paid a difference because Hume almost hit that three to give them the lead going into the fourth quarter. That would have changed the game, but I think the Leafs can go on their own little run right here.
Daniel tries to penetrate. Redu inside, gets it to Bravada. Bravada with 3 fouls is back in the game, has a very limited action because of his foul problem. Redu back out to Daniels, kicks out to Bravada. No, Himmelman up, got it.
Great job by Drew right there going up to get that one.
Yep, keep that ball alive. 42-38, back to a 4-point lead for the Leafs. We're in the fourth quarter here. Penetration, easy bucket. Got a baseline drive. 42-40.
A good
it's
drive
a game.
By him. I mean,
it's a game. Bravada, what a nice feed by Redu to Bravada. 44-40.
Back and forth we go.
Turns into a racehorse game here.
All of a sudden, these teams are getting offensive with each other.
Cavaliers were hot from the perimeter at the end of the third quarter. They've kind of pulled that ball back. Ball inside, stolen by Bravada. He's pushed it down the floor, 3-on-2 to Mackey. Gonna get a block, Yeah, everybody was moving on that play. Tyler Mackey's gonna get to shoot a pair.
Way to attack on the 3-on-2 break. Took advantage of numbers, and now we're gonna get to earn it at the free throw line.
44-40, 4-point lead for the Leafs. Tyler Mackey at the line, trying to extend that. First one's good.
The second half, different story at the free throw line for the Leafs. Really hitting their free throws, and that's important.
Well, they're 5 team fouls for LaSalle-Peru, 3 for the Leafs. The Leafs got theirs real early in the third quarter and have really been pretty quiet since on the foul side. Second one for Mackey is good. Extends that lead up to 6 again. Boy, it was very tentative for a moment. Actually, it was a tie ball game at the end of the third, towards the end of the third quarter, and now the Leafs are extending it again back up to 6. Maybe that was the run.
Yeah, see if they can keep it rolling now and just keep extending it.
Almost stolen by Daniels. Back to the corner. Baseline penetration. They're gonna.
Oh, Himmelman does not like that foul. That was tough. He was straight up and down right there. Just got that body into him, I think.
He did. He was backpedaling as fast as he could go, but the penetration by Atalano.
That's a tough one right there.
Atalano, and he makes it. Sorry to the LaSalle-Peru people who may be watching this. We're trying to get this, but he's an aggressive player, number 35.
He just got back in that game, and he's really taken it to the hole right there.
Ryan Atalano.
Now Hillman's out of the game. Got to watch these the next couple minutes. He has 4 fouls sitting on the bench. How will the Leafs respond?
Good question. Going to have to get a lot of nice guard play. They're going to have to hit some shots. Going to play some great defense, get some stops. Backdoor to attempt to Daniels is no good. It's a 5-point game, 46-41. LaSalle-Peru trying to cut that deficit, and the bomb is no good.
Good board by Rush there, boxing out his guy on the outside. That's important.
Yep, cut across the midcourt, took the ball. Daniels up top, Bravada. Bravada looks around, Rusk. They're going to have to look to the basket now. As you mentioned earlier, Jacob, they weren't looking at the basket at all, trying to get to him, but somebody's going to have to look to the basket now.
Yeah, there's no center in the game right now. That's 5 guards on there.
Bravada's looking at it. He's got it. That's 3.
Good to see him get going. Maybe he's going to be the one to take over for the Leafs.
49-41. That's a 3-ball miss. Good block out by Tyler Mackey, and rebound pushed it down the floor for the Leafs.
Cavaliers losing that touch on the three-point arc just at the right time for the Leafs.
Leafs up by 8. Now they can be patient, but not dead. There's going to be a foul on that one. That's going to be Greg Rusk.
Russ doesn't like that one. He's walking right back at him. There's a little shoulder check.
Well,
forearm shiver.
If he wouldn't have walked over and had some sort of a conversation, it wouldn't have been Greg Rusk.
Well, that's how he likes to play. That makes it fun.
49-41, 8-point lead for the Leafs. Fuzzanetti at the line trying to cut that lead, and he does. 49-42, it's a 7-point lead.
Fuzzanetti coming off the bench really had a great game. He has 11 points over there for the Cavs.
He got hot in that third quarter, banged a couple threes. Russ trying to block out one hand, catch with the other, and didn't get it done. LaSalle-Peru gets there's Fuzzanetti, feeds. Oh my gosh.
Nice feed in there, and here's another run from the LP Cavaliers.
It's a 5-point game now, again, 49-44. They're both going to get, both the officials agree that's a block fall, but the LaSalle-Peru crowd doesn't like that call. Russ did kind of drop his shoulder a bit.
Yeah, feet weren't set though either, so it could have really went either way. They're getting physical with each other though. Fuzzanetti and Russ, they can tell they don't like each other right now.
Look at all the fours on the board. 49-44, 4:44 left in this ball game. That 9 kind of ruined all the fours, but we'll take it.
We'll take the 5-point lead though.
Bravada like to get that shot up. Runs off the screen. Kicks it over to Daniels, back to Rusk. Patience is good at this point, as long as they don't lose their rhythm. Daniels almost lost the ball, gets it back, looks for the cutter. Mackey up top, nope. Rusk sets it, looks for a cutter, nope, not there.
There's nothing going on the inside though. That's my biggest problem.
Rusk penetrates and kicks it in to Bravada.
Wow.
Yeah, there's going to be a block foul. He's going to be a shooting foul, though. It's on the shot.
Got bailed out on that one because there was a nice block coming from the other way.
Yeah. But they high-load him. The block was high, but the block foul was low. 49-44, 5-point lead at 4:05 left in the ball game. Bravada trying to extend that lead. 2 shots. First one good.
Nice work at the line. Finally gets it to go. Up 6 points again.
That's the old toilet bowl flusher there. Running around the rim about 3 times before it goes.
We'll take it anyway. Trying to make this a 3-possession game right here.
That one won't go. Trying to tip it out. Bravada comes up with the basketball, but Bravada actually had his hands on the ball while it rolled out of bounds, so they're going to give that ball to the Cavs. 50-44, 6-point game. 4:02 left in the game, and LaSalle-Peru has 7 team fouls, so the Leafs will be shooting from here on, and the Leafs have 5 team fouls, so the Cavs are not in the bonus yet.
They're getting close, though. The officials are starting to get a little bit more whistle happy as this game keeps going on.
Fuzzanetti drives, no place to go, kicks it. Nice play by Redu, kicks it out to Mackey. Now Mackey loses the ball. It's 3-on-2. Fuzzanetti goes up. They can't get it. Down by Redu.
They're going to call a traveling violation. Oh my goodness!
If you can hear the crowd, he was wrapped up by 3 Cavaliers, thrown to the ground, and they called travel.
I don't know how you can call it travel right there.
Well, they didn't know exactly what to call. Sometimes you just kind of blow a whistle and try to figure it out.
Wow, tough break.
So Cavaliers with the ball, taking it inside and blocked. Combination of Rusk and Bravada slapped that ball out of bounds, but the Cavs get it back under the basket. Getting good pressure. He misses the basket. Bravada with the rebound. If they rip his arms this time, they're going to have to call something. 50-44 in favor of the Leafs with 3 minutes left. It's getting a little out of control.
Hard foul there by Daniels. I mean, these 2 teams are going at it right now. I mean, there's like a football game out there on the court, not basketball.
Well, the officials have unfortunately lost control of this ball game. Nobody knows exactly what the call is going to be. We're going to have a timeout here called by Coach Storm, I believe. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this ball game, 50-44.
I think more than anything, he's just trying to calm down his players.
Yeah, I think when you got the lead, you want calm to be restored.
Yeah, you don't want to keep. I mean, the Leafs, they'd get the ball back from them, they'd turn the ball back over right to them. So just got to slow things down. 3 minutes left. You have a lot of time.
Came up with a couple of nice rebounds. The Cavaliers, they got that ball into Adelano twice, and he missed a couple, chip shots there. And fortunately for the Leafs, they got the rebound, but just could not hang on to it. So just need the clock has got to run. At least need to make sure they run clock.
This could very well easily be a one-possession game at this point in time. Leafs got to take advantage of those misses.
They got to continue to try to get stops without fouling. You don't really want the Cavaliers to score while the clock is stopped at the free throw line. So they at least try to get stops, just good pressure, get the hands in the air, make them work for their shots, try to get a stop, take the ball down, and be patient. We do have Drew Himmelman back in the ball game, and you put a challenge out there, Jacob. See how they did with Himmelman out, and they did pretty doggone good.
Yeah, they did do pretty doggone good. I mean, this game was really getting on the ropes right there, and they were able to extend that lead back to 6 points again.
Got some nice rebounding in there by Bravada, and even Daniels and Mackey, those guys were in there. Free throws are good though, so that makes it a 4-point game. It's a long ways from over. Into Himmelman, back to Rusk.
Just looking around though on that.
Kicks it over to Daniels.
You're seeing
kicks
Rusk
it out to Bravada. Kicks it over to Himmelman. It's across the floor. Rusk. He's going to try to fake, try to go up with it, but they're going to have a foul, a shooting foul, I believe.
He got jumped on right there.
It's a 2-shot foul.
This is the one player that hasn't scored any points yet here tonight. Greg Rusk has 0 on the game.
He still has 0. 50-46, 2:57 left here in the game. And obviously he was open under the basket. You got to give him the basketball, but you hope the Leafs will run a little clock. That one's good. 51-46, 5-point lead for the Leafs. Now they're going to have to try to get a stop.
Still a close game, but you still got to run that clock.
Step back and pop, no good. Underneath. It's short. That ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by either Himmelman or Bravada over there. They were tripping over at Adelano. By the end of the game, we might have this guy's name down.
Maybe. I mean, that's Adelano, though. A lot of opportunities on the inside that he's missed in these last couple of minutes.
Stolen by Rusk. It's 2-on-2, 3-on-2, and he pulls it back. I like that. They're going to try to foul a little bit. It's 2:30. 2.5 minutes left trying to foul Mackey, but Mackey was shooting free throws. Will Daniels with the ball. They're being patient. 5-point lead, 51-46. Mackey with the basketball. He's going to get to shoot. That's the 9th team foul on the Cavs. So this is going to be a 1-and-1. After this one, it'll be 2.
Yeah, and I'm expecting a lot of free throws here from the Leafs. They got to ice this game away, and that's something against Sterling they weren't able to do.
That's the way you play this game. You get yourself a lead, come down the stretch, and you ice it with free throws. If you don't make your free throws, you don't win. First one, no good.
And Mackey able to grab his own board. That's huge right there.
Kicked out to Himmelman. Bravada not looking at that, not looking at the shot. Kicks it way out to Rusk. 2 minutes, 6 seconds. Clock ticking down.
Yeah, he just got attacked right there. That was a hard foul.
They're going to call that foul on Tyler Mackey.
I don't even know how you can do that. He just got shoved over.
He just went straight up in the air, got ran over by a truck, and they're going to call that foul on Tyler Mackey. Ouch.
And that's his 4th personal, too, so he's in a little bit of foul trouble.
2 minutes.
They get to go to the line and shoot.
That's the seventh team foul. Coach Storm certainly can't see what's going on. The Geneseo crowd can't see what's going on.
I don't know how Coach Storm didn't lose it right there.
There must be something going on that we didn't see. First end of a 1-and-1 is good. 4-point lead, 51-47. The Cavs cut the deficit to 4.
They got a shot to make this a one-possession game right here, and they do.
It's a 3-point lead.
Well, we got an exciting one on our hands here, folks. Make sure you stay with us.
Bravado with the basketball. It's hard to run. Cavaliers are going to get that basketball, and they got it. Got it inside. It's 2.
Their benches have running on the floor, and there's a lot of excitement in this gym. Wow, the tables have turned again on the Leafs. How do you respond to adversity?
We've got a timeout here on the floor. A minute and 46 seconds left to go. 51-50 in favor of the Leafs, and the Leafs have the basketball. There's all good things. That's what they have to realize. They still have the lead in the basketball, and they need to just kind of calm things down.
Yeah, they got to calm things down. They're going to come out pressing right here, LPs. I have no doubt about it. If they foul and put them on the line, I don't think they'll be upset because the Leafs haven't earned it to the line right now. You got to go in there and make your free throws.
Well, there's a lot of scouting goes on, and we've referred to that Sterling game already earlier, and the Leafs didn't respond really well in that game, and Cavaliers know that. They're not afraid to have that same kind of game come down to the wire. And the Cavaliers have 9 team fouls, so they will be shooting 2. The Leafs will be shooting 2 if they foul again. Leafs have 7 fouls, so they are in the 1-1.
Both teams will be shooting free throws here in those last couple minutes.
Coach Storm pretty animated, getting them all excited here. We've got to make sure that they have plenty of energy and confidence to go with it. That ball is going to be down at the baseline of LaSalle-Peru, so they're going to have to bring it the length of the floor. They've been very successful getting the ball into Drew Himmelman and then feeding it to a guard, which they've done. Rusk dribbles the ball one-on-one. Going to try to trap him. Reverse dribble.
Great job by Rusk right there, getting the ball up the court, not turning that basketball over.
You got to finish this, baby. You got a minute and a half left in this ball game. You got a minute and a half.
Oh my goodness.
Got a 5-second call. A 5-second call on the dribble.
Wow. This is just tough. There's a tough break after tough break. How are they going to respond to this adversity?
LaSalle-Peru with a 1-point deficit, but they have the basketball. Take it up top.
Oh, I thought they were giving it on Drew. That would have been it for him, but
now they're calling a foul on.
The refs have just, you don't even know what they're going to call anymore. I mean,
the LaSalle-Peru fans are not pleased, but that foul was on number 22, Soderholm.
I mean, here's third personal.
But it's a player control foul, so they are not shooting. Into Himmelman, Rusk.
Dangerous pass.
Daniels, very dangerous. Back up over the top, Rusk. Takes it across midcourt, reverse dribble, kicks it out to Daniels. Minute 10. Leafs with the basketball and a 1-point lead. They're probably going to have to earn it on the free throw line if they can avoid the steal, because they're not looking for a shot. They're looking. Get it back out. Rusk. Redu wouldn't mind shooting the free throws, but they're not fouling Redu. They don't want to foul Redu.
And he'll just keep taking his time. He's quicker than his defender right now.
They'll foul Himmelman, but they didn't. Yeah, Redu could keep the ball. And they foul Redu. 37 seconds left. 37.7.
A lot of time ticked off that clock right there.
That was a nice job of being patient, getting the clock wound down, and now they get the 2 free throws. They are in the double bonus for the remainder of the game.
See how the Leafs are going to do here. They got a chance to ice this one away, make it at least a 3-point game so they can't lose their lead.
First one, no good.
That is just tough to watch right now, those free throws.
Well, they're more agonized than we are. They work on it every day, day in, day out, and it's just not paying. That one will not go.
Big break right there for the Leafs. Wow, lane violation.
Oh, got a lane violation. We got a technical. We got a technical foul. It appears on the LaSalle-Peru bench.
Wow, whole crowd's on their feet right now for that one.
Okay, we had a lane violation by LaSalle-Peru on a missed free throw by Rideau. So Rideau is going to get, I believe he's going to shoot the second free throw first. If he makes it, he'll probably stay on the line for the technical. We'll see how.
I don't know. Did they give that to the bench over there, or was it on a player?
I don't know, but he pointed at the bench.
Couldn't tell. Wow. That was a far side official.
That one won't go, so they might have to get somebody. Yep, they're going to step Bravada up. No, they're going to step Daniels up there for the technical free throw.
That's a good choice right there.
Yeah.
And this LP bench is trying to get in Geneseo's head over there. Rusk is talking to the whole LP team if you're looking at half court right now.
Okay, the first technical free throw is good by Daniels. 52-50. Second one coming. Also good. Clutch free throws by Will Daniels. Makes it 53-50, 36.7 seconds left to go here in the basketball game. 3-point lead for the Leafs. Cavaliers have the ball.
Yeah, I mean, this is, no, actually the Leafs are going to have the ball in the technical.
Oh, you're right, absolutely.
This is a big break. They're going to get to shoot more free throws. Hopefully get the ball to Daniels,
They're going to try to run the clock just like they did the last possession. If they do as well as they did the last possession, the Leafs have learned something for the Sterling loss.
And this game could come back, though, on the coaching staff of LaSalle-Peru. I mean, you just can't have that type of mishap right there. Especially on those technical free throws. That's just huge for the Leafs. That's such an exciting play.
I didn't see anything really happen. I'm not sure what was said, but sometimes it's a combination of all the chirping that goes on during a game and just had enough. But honestly, the officials should leave this in the hands of the players. This one went in the Leafs' favor, but it's just a shame that it was a great basketball game, a one-point basketball game, and they kind of took it into their own hands.
Yeah, that does make it difficult.
Unless that was just something really, now that's a good play on the Cavaliers' part because it's going to send Himmelman to the line with very little time ticked off the clock, only 2 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to make the senior earn it at the line.
35 seconds left to go. Leafs with a 3-point lead. Drew Himmelman with 2 shots to try to extend it.
And Adelano's got 4 over there, so he's got to be careful on the LP side.
Boom. Oh my gosh, how big is that?
Big free throw. 2-possession game now. Now it's a completely different game.
Leafs can play. They can't play a soft defense, but they don't have to get the stop. They just have to run clock. Defensively, you have to run clock. Make them earn it, make them work, make them work. Don't give them an easy shot. Make them work. Ball's no good. Oh, what a rebound by Rideau.
Wow, way to go up right there.
It looked like a LaSalle-Peru rebound, and the putback was in the making, and Rideau flew in, took it away. A 5-point lead for the Leafs, and Greg Rusk going to the line to try to extend it with 24.5 seconds left to go in the game.
He makes both these. I think this could end the game right here and make it a 3-possession ball game. Wow, what a huge board right there by Rideau.
Nice. Free throw is good by Rusk, 56-50, 24 seconds left. That was a great defensive stand down there on the other end. The second one is also good because they didn't get off a good shot. They rushed a shot and it was not a good shot. Long 3, no good. Rebound, Daniels. They tried to foul, didn't get the call. Daniels dribbles down, 14 seconds. They're trying to foul him and they couldn't get the foul done. There's 10 seconds left in the game. 57-50, and this one's going to be a wrap, Jacob.
Yeah, I think the officials were trying to signal to LP it was going to be over too on that one, but they're still trying to foul and get one more shot off, but too little, too late. How about this, though? Leafs could not hit their free throws for a while, but when it mattered most, they started hitting them, and that's just huge in this game.
Daniels misses that free throw, but boy, he made a couple big ones on that technical.
Yeah, that really changed the whole aspect of the game, though.
It did. It changed how they could play defense, and it changed the whole game. Second one's good. 58-50, 10 seconds left to go. LaSalle-Peru, don't foul, inbounds the ball. Shot up by Hubie, is off. Himmelman with the basketball and gets it to Bravada. Bravada throws it.
Looks like Daniels got hurt at the end of that play.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but they're trying to get him off. I don't know if he's got a cramp. It looks like he's got a cramp. Yeah, he's got a cramp. And a little dehydration going on out there, Jacob.
Yeah, but good thing he can go rest up in the locker room now.
How do you sum this one up?
You know, it was just a solid contest all the way through. That third quarter at least started falling apart, but it just shows how strong this team can be together. They came together when they needed it most. LP gave their runs at them, but Geneseo kept that lead and was able to get the win.
Came out in the fourth quarter and picked up a little lead and then kind of surrendered it again. But they, as you said, down the stretch, they knuckled down and got it done when it counted the most. Shows a good character statement, really. Again, they're kind of getting their basketball legs back and they're trying to hit stride here, and that's a big conference win.
It's a big conference win to get back up to 500. I mean, and now this next week they'll have another big conference game coming up, and it's always a big conference grind. You're going to play each team twice. Now, LP is going to want some revenge when they go back down to LP. So this Geneseo team, though, coming off with a lot of momentum after a big win.
Thank you, Jacob. My name is Bob Pettit, and we're going to wrap this one up here for TV 50. Thanks for joining us. Hope you'll hurry back and see us next time.